Morning, everybody. It is February 14th, 2018. It is Valentine's Day. Yay! The most romantic day of the year, at least for some of us. Well, I can honestly say that this is not one of my favorite days of the year, and it's not for the reasons you think. I am in a very happy and fulfilling marriage with my wife, but I have always had this negative feeling toward this day, whether married, single, or otherwise, no matter my situation, because I look at this holiday, or this day, as the most lopsided day on the calendar. And I'll tell you why. Since it is Valentine's Day, we'll start with the ladies first. All of you ladies who are lucky enough to be with a loving man who appreciates you 364 days of the year, that is magnified 10 or 20 times on Valentine's Day. Now, a guy that does everything for you for the rest of the year has to up his game that much more on Valentine's Day. And there's nothing wrong with that. On the surface, there's nothing wrong with that. But on Valentine's Day, your guy is expected to pretty much shoulder the entire burden of this day. He buys the dinner, he plans the evening, he buys the candy and flowers and giant stuffed animal or whatever else. It's all on him. He reaps none of the benefits of this day. Well, I take that back. He does get one benefit. At the end of the day, he gets sex, which there's nothing wrong with that. Sex is great. I have no problem with sex. Here's where the rub is. The guy goes well above and beyond his usual effort to love and appreciate you on Valentine's Day. He goes above and beyond to make this day special and extraordinary for you. 9 times out of 10, the sex that he'll get at the end of it, when it's all said and done, will be the same sex he had on February 13th, February 12th, 11th, 10th on back. More than likely, it's not going to be extraordinary. It'll be great, he'll appreciate it, but it's not going to be on the level that he made your day. Married guys, I kind of already laid it out that even if you love and appreciate your woman for every other day of the year, you've got to up your game. And if you don't, not only will you get to hear it from your wife, you will also get to hear it from other guys. You'll even get to hear it from your single friends, men and women. So, again, whether you do something great for Valentine's Day or you don't measure up to everyone else's standard for what this day is supposed to be for the woman, not for you, but for the woman, you're gonna get crap no matter what. So, married guys, you lose out today anyway. On to the single people. Again, Valentine's Day, we'll go ladies first. Single women. If you're a woman and you happen to be single on Valentine's Day, you actually still kind of win. You kind of win because these single guys who are out there are going to go out of their way to, at the very least, get your attention. They will at the very least say, hey, you got anything planned for Valentine's Day? And when they ask that question, you have all the power. You have all the power in the world, because now you have the chance to cash in on what your married female compatriots are getting in on. You also get to celebrate Valentine's Day, if you wish, with the gentleman who just asked if you had any plans. So yes, you still win on Valentine's Day. Single guys, you all get the shortest end of the stick in this situation, for the simple fact that you're single and you're a guy. And for some odd reason, even being single and a guy, you are expected to do something for Valentine's Day. You are expected to have some plan for Valentine's Day, even though you have nobody to have said plans with. It's the most convoluted and unfair part of this conversation. When I was single, women mostly would walk up to me and say, "Hey, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?" And when I said nothing at all, they look at me like they just walked in on me choking a puppy. I mean, why would I have plans for Valentine's Day when I didn't have anyone to celebrate those plans with? But I was still expected to do something. That's why I look at this day as being lopsided. It is the most unequal day on the calendar. It really, really is. On Valentine's Day, if you're a couple, you're in a relationship, I hope you have a great day. I really do. I have nothing against the day or those that celebrate it. Have fun, take her out, don't be cheap. Do the works. For all my single people out there, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look at those people who are in relationships, or ironically, those people who aren't in relationships, who walk up to you and say, "Well, you should do something for Valentine's Day." I want you to look at them and say, "You can do something for me on Valentine's Day," and kiss my ass, because I do not have to live up to the standard that is set by society on this Cupid's High Holy Day, Valentine's Day.